What's up, world? It's the girl with the curls, K-Will, rocking with you for a brand new edition of the K-Will Interrogation Room here on Signature Series Network. Today, I will be interviewing one of our very own who is affiliated with the owner of Signature Series Network, Blaze It Up Radio, and Ninth Wonder Magazine, the owner of Ninth Wonder Music Entertainment, his sister, Miss Hunter Nicole Powell.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm pretty good.
Just pretty good.
No, I'm doing great. I'm doing great.
There we go. So, man, is this your first interview ever?
It is. I'm kind of nervous.
Yeah, I can tell. It's cool. I'm nervous on every interview, so
Yeah.
it's cool. But I want to definitely applaud you on the illustrations for book Jamz. You have a lot of great books out there so far.
Yeah.
And I know that you also sing as well. We'll get into that later on, which is really cool, really cool. So the first question that I want to start this off is, where did Novi come from?
Okay, so basically, it's based off of my birthday. So November 1st. So it's the first three letters of November and then the first. So Novi. But yeah, I just thought it was pretty cool, so I used it.
So will you be having like merchandise later on, since you're a whole illustrator and singer? You get that Novi shirt, you know, capping it.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. That would be cool.
I mean, you do have, you know, the assets in your house right now. Mr. Blaze Hunter, he will definitely help you out with that. And then, you know, he'll bless my Cash App at the end of the day, bless Cable 92 Cash App. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. So, do you prefer Novi, or
Yes, I mostly
is that just a nickname?
Yeah, I mostly prefer going by Novi. Yeah.
Okay, so Novi. All right, cool, Novi. So how old are you?
I am 14.
Wow. How difficult is it to be a 14-year-old who is basically working in this business? Like,
Well, it's not too bad, honestly, because I just have to learn what it's like to be in a family business. I just have to get used to it, because it's like, so me being 14, I just have to get with the flow. I have to work on my timing. I have to make sure everything's set up the way it's supposed to be, because my mom has to like look over everything before she approves it, obviously, and has it go on book Jamz. But honestly, it's not that bad. I just have to draw what she wants me to and make sure it looks good, and that's it.
how long does it take to illustrate, let's say, you know, maybe one book? We'll start with one book. So is it a book a day that you guys do, or how does this work?
So like, how often do we like come
Yeah,
up with
how often?
Okay. It's like, it honestly does not take that long. My mom gives me about a week. It takes me about a week to just fit the drawings into my schedule, especially like during school, because I used to do those drawings during school. And so I'd basically just find the time after school to draw them, and each day out of the week I will end up drawing pages for the book. And after all the drawings are done, Blaze usually does his music and stuff. So that's how the usual routine is. So yeah.
That's awesome. So you mentioned your schedule. I understand that you go to school. What grade are you in?
I'm going to 9th.
Man, high school. Woo! You
Yes.
excited?
I'm very excited. Yes, I'm gonna be in a whole nother school with different surroundings, so it sounds pretty cool.
That's dope. And you're from Kennesaw, Georgia, correct?
Yes.
That's awesome. So how do your friends take what you do? Like, what is their feedback? Do they listen or watch these, you know, how you illustrate and watch the process go down?
Yeah, so I've had one of my friends, his name is Christian. He has heard some of the music for one of our books, like Bullying is for Bulls. He's seen the illustrations and the music. He really liked the songs. He liked how everything just played out well. It's a very good storyline to it. And he enjoyed just looking at the pictures along with it. So I was glad he had good things to say about it.
That's awesome. It's really cool to have your friends as supporters, like
Yeah.
to know what you do and to also sacrifice, because there are times, I mean, as a 14-year-old, you have the opportunity to be a kid, to go out and go to the movies whenever you want and go to the beach or go out, do things, and to have kids or your friends to be like, okay, well, I can sacrifice this day because I understand you have work to do. It's a very important thing for us kids, you know. Well, I can't say us kids. I would like to be a kid. But for our kids, you know, especially this generation.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. So you touched on the bullying. Now, this is one of your books that you guys have written. So, but I understand that you did have a YouTube channel back in the day to where you were kind of discussing bullying. Let's talk about that a little bit.
Give me your lunch money.
But I don't have any lunch money. I just have a packed lunch.
Give me your book fare money.
But my mom.
Give me your book fare money. Okay.
Were you ever bullied? Is this what inspired this?
So I have seen a lot of stuff in school. Like in school, I've seen a lot of things happen, a lot of drama, and it had to do with bullying, obviously. And so I've also been bullied, but it wasn't an ongoing thing. It was kind of just like, I really just had difficulty processing what was going on. Like, there was this kid at my school who made a just unnecessary racist comment, and so I went to my mom about it, and I was like, I don't really know how to feel about this. Like, I didn't have the time to process or like go to a teacher or anything, but my mom was like, you have to go up to the front office, make sure you tell them what you just witnessed, and just stand up for yourself. And I was like, yeah, that's yeah. So we ended up doing that. We went up to the front office and everything's good. But the YouTube channel, the video on bullying, it definitely it was a good thing to walk through or just do to show other people that bullying isn't okay and you should never have to go through anything like that, because it makes you feel bad about yourself and you shouldn't be feeling any negative way about yourself. So just got to feel positive and, you know, have confidence.
So what would you tell bullies out there?
I feel like there's a reason for them to act the way they do, and I think they just need to think about it. Like, they don't have to take out their anger on other people. I think they should just try to solve the problem with whoever or whatever they're having the problem with, instead of just like taking it out on other people, because it's not cool. It's not cool. So yeah,
I agree with that. It can be home issues, maybe parents divorced or parents not involved, or, you know, there are so many different things that are going on, especially in the world today. And we're quick to make assumptions.
Yeah.
Based off of maybe the way that somebody dresses or the way that somebody will act, not understanding the underlying conditions of it all.
Right.
And that causes dangerous avenues for that person being bullied. You know, like, that's why I believe there's so many different things, like the shootings in schools and the kids acting out towards their moms and dads and all that. This all goes back to maybe similar underlying conditions like this. And so I love how you answer that. I feel like it's spot on. So
Thank you.
yes, of course. So let's go into your style, because your style is very versatile. I love your style.
Thank you.
And and I understand too, you did have dreads at one point. Let's talk about the decision, because this is very, like, to go from having long dreads to cutting all of them off, and then not only just keeping your fro, but dyeing it blonde. How did this decision come about?
Let's see. Okay, so honestly, having dreads, I made the decision when I was in elementary school, because I really liked my mom's hair. She had dreads for like a very, as long as I've been alive, she's had dreads, and I'm like, those are really nice. And so I was like, I really want to try those out, because she was like, you know, your hair will grow quick and all that. So I was like, yeah, I'll try that out. And so I kept them until when I was in 7th grade. I was doing online school, and I was like, I don't know, I was just thinking over stuff, because I was like, I'm gonna get back into school. I just kind of want to have a new look that's going on, and plus, like, with dreads, it was just hot and I couldn't stand the heat. And so so like, I thought if I cut them off, it would be a nice change. I just get to start everything over. And dyeing it, I was like, well, I've never dyed my hair really before, except for when I like tried to bleach the tips of my hair when I had dreads. But I was like, I really want to try dyeing my hair some other color than black, just to, I don't know, I just wanted to have a big change, and I liked how it turned out. So yeah, I just ended up doing my hair. I tried to, like, along with that, I tried to look at outfit inspirations, and then it just went from there. So I was just trying to basically combine different outfits and all that. So I just tried to find my own style for school and everything. Yeah.
Especially going into 9th grade. Now you are, I feel like this is the cusp of you learning about yourself and learning about your likes and your dislikes, you know, what you like to do, hobby wise as well. And I think it's a very important thing to just be in that moment and just be you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't feel like you're afraid to be you. And that's beautiful. Like, you're so, like, about yourself, and you're like, you know what, I know my worth. And it's just a beautiful thing to watch, especially like growing up. I was a tomboy.
Mm-hmm.
And so I would dress like tomboyish, and I just, you know, and I was always the tallest one. And so, like, I stood out. I had a lot of, you know, friends and everything, but I feel like if I didn't have those friends, I would feel my self-esteem, my low self-esteem a lot more, you know. And that's what happens these days. People lose who they are. People try to fit into certain groups and whatnot. Now, if I didn't have the friends that I had, I probably would have changed up my style according to them.
Yeah.
You know, and to have that strength and to be bold enough to just be like, this is me, accept me or don't. That I wish I had that back then.
Yeah.
You know. So that's awesome. Let's go into your hobbies. Like, what do you like to do aside from illustrating and singing?
Okay, so hobbies, I really like to listen to music. I've gotten into painting, and got into K-pop and anime. So in K-pop, I've been a K-pop stan for about 2 years, and then as I got into K-pop, I found one of my favorite groups. Like, my starter group was BTS, and had to like look more into their group, find out their names, everything. I apparently know all their songs now. It was just like a first time thing. Like, at first I was like, okay, I'm gonna listen to a few songs, I'm gonna like it, okay, they're cool. And then it just went from there, and then I just got deeper and deeper into it. I'm like, whoa. And so then I got into anime, and I think I've watched quite a lot. I went from anime to reading manga. One of my favorite animes would probably be Tokyo Revengers. I think it's pretty cool. But yeah, since I've been into K-pop and anime, I've recommended some to other people. So yeah.
That's dope. That's dope. And let's talk about your crush.
Yeah. Okay, so Kim Taehyung from BTS, he was my bias in that group, and he's known as V for his stage name in BTS. I have many posters of him in the group, and then I have a whole cardboard cutout on the other side of my room of him.
Nice.
And when I first got the cardboard cutout, it was honestly very scary, because when you turn on the light, you just see it there, and it's just staring at you, and you think it's a whole person in the room. But I've gotten used to it.
Oh my gosh, that's dope. I gotta see that. I wish that Blaze recorded it, because usually he's really good at recording these moments. Yeah. And that would have been a really good moment to see, because it would probably scare the crap out of me too. Just, because I'm always a busybody. Like if I'm up and doing things, I'm like not even thinking about it. And then I go into the room, it will definitely give me a heart attack.
Exactly.
So
yeah.
That's dope. That's dope. Okay, so we're gonna go into a little bit of the singing side. Do you think you got into the singing because of maybe the line in your family, how your dad's a singer, and Blaze is very musically talented some way? I taught him all he knows, but that's okay. He owes me Bless Cable 92 Cash App Pay, but that's okay. That's But yeah. Do you think that it was inspired? How did you get into singing?
Yeah, it was definitely because of the amount of people who are already singing in my family. Like, I've heard my dad sing as far as for a very long time. I've just grown up listening to his music. At one point, a while ago, there's a group called One Rock, which had Blaze, my brother, and then my dad, who would sing in a group with another member named Jace Moves. And I've grown up listening to their songs, and I ended up singing along with them. I know a lot of songs that they made. I also have a video of my younger self rapping with Blaze to one of his parts in the song. And it was very cute.
Have to see that.
Very cute. Yes. And my dad was in the back singing and everything. I thought it was a very cute video.
Don't you count me out, Lord. I know that I'm living in sin. You told me over and over again, and I know that I'm not listening. See, Lord, I surrounded by lots of temptation. Now I'm searching for your salvation. Please help me solve this equation. Don't you count me out, Lord. I know that I'm living in sin. You told me over and over again, and I am not listening. See, Lord, I surrounded by lots of temptation. Now I'm searching for your salvation. Please help me solve this equation.
But yeah, I just adored their group and just loved listening to their music. So then, as I was growing up, I got into chorus in my school, started singing. I had a very high-pitched voice, so it was easier to sing. But now that my voice has gotten a bit lower, it's kind of like I have to find what tone I can sing in comfortably. So yeah.
Have you ever, or are you going to collab maybe with your dad or Blaze in the future?
I've thought, so me and my dad have had a talk about singing together, for church and stuff. We've thought about songs that we could do together. So yeah, we're just thinking of whatever songs we can come up with.
So would you rap too, or was you just singing?
I mostly just sing. I don't rap that often, but in Frenzy, that was definitely that was a rap song basically. And I enjoy rapping, but I think I'm more of the person to like sing in a song. So yeah.
That's awesome. Let's talk about frenzy. Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
I feel so happy, angry, lonely, crappy, hyperactive, not impulsive, anxious, wired, friendly, snappy, feeling ways I'm not supposed to. Man, I just have so many different feelings all of the time. I feel so happy, angry, lonely, crappy, hyperactive, not impulsive, anxious, wired, friendly, snappy, feeling ways I'm not supposed to. Man, I just have so many different feelings all of the time. You need to calm down, frenzy.
Okay, so it was a very fast song. It took me a while to like listen to the lyrics and find out like how to say this without getting like tongue tied. But
Yes.
yeah, it was very fast, but I ended up like adjusting to how it's supposed to go. Blaze definitely helped a lot with that because I was able to do it in like tiny sections kind of. So yeah, once we put it all together, it sounded pretty good. I liked the flow of it and everything. I liked the message in the song that went with the book. It was very good.
That's awesome. You know, I don't want to toot my own horn. I did sing, for one, I wrote one of them songs over there, you know what I'm saying?
Mommy, I remember when it was snowing and it was time to go to bed. Daddy asked you for 5 more minutes. We had hot cocoa and bread.
I don't want, this is about y'all, but K Will was on the track, baby. All right.
Yeah.
Anyways. Yo, okay, so all right, how was your experience like just jumping into the singing side of it all? Like, were you nervous or were you just like, all right, let's just do it?
It was a bit of both. When I first started when I first heard that I was gonna sing for a song, I was like, because like I said, my voice has definitely changed from like when I used to sing in elementary school to how it is now. I'm like, I wonder how that's gonna turn out. But it did end up going well. I was very happy about like me being able to get into singing, like, or also rapping like Blaze does, because it's like I can do something besides drawing for my book jam.
Yeah.
I just really enjoyed it, so it was fun.
So what song or what book do you think would be your favorite of them all?
Let's see. Okay, probably Frenzy. I did the song Hey Dad, which my dad made for his dad. I ended up doing a cover for it.
Burning my heart, it will never fade away. I let go locked in, and I'm still laying now. Had to grow in the Lord.
Basically, and it was very cute. I really liked it. I made that a while back, but I think I liked doing Frenzy more because of how fast it was and the excitement of doing it. So yeah.
I think that's beautiful. And I love the fact that your dad wrote it, or his dad wrote it. Wait, so his dad wrote it for your dad.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh wait,
And
no,
then
no,
you
no.
collab.
My dad did it for his dad.
Your dad did it for his dad. There you go. I like that. And I like the fact that you sing it in your own way as well. That's beautiful. That's something that I feel like will be treasured, because it's like from a full lineage,
Yeah.
going on. So I love the topics that are drawn out, because these are just topics. They're not just like how every other children book is out there, talking about the rabbit and the hare and all that good stuff. Although you're learning certain, things from it, these are more transparent with things that are actually happening with, the lives of children, what people are actually going through. And I feel like that's very important. and for a child to be like not dumbed down, but like for a child to be able to understand it, I mean, it makes our as parents job a little bit easier.
Yeah.
You know, so I really applied Jamz ebooks. Is definitely the way to go if you guys are looking for children's books. And the songs that go with it, they are original. So definitely, those who are watching, go to Book Jamz, go get your book, go get it. The illustrator is right here, and you know what I'm saying. So, but yeah, man, I really appreciate the thought that goes into what you guys do. I know it's a lot of hard work, especially for, like I said, a 14-year-old young woman who is just learning about herself and just entering high school, and which it's going to be a whole experience. You get to tell your classmates about that, but I think it's a really cool and neat thing for you to be able to experience these things as you're experiencing them, and to be in a family who not only sits there and watches, but they're as a whole, they're a part of it. It's a family-owned business.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. It's inspiring. It's admirable. It's you guys got it going on, man.
Yeah.
What book would you recommend them to read first, and why?
All right. So I think one of the best topics is definitely going to be for bullying, because a lot of people, I don't really like to think that it's a normal thing, but it's a thing that a lot of people go through. It's not like they even want it to happen, but there's going to be people who just aren't in a good mood and try to mess up your day sometimes. So I think when it comes to bullying, it's something that you should always have, it's something you should always know about for the future.
Yeah.
So yeah, I definitely recommend kids to read that, because it helps you come up with a solution to whatever problem you're facing. So it basically just helps you stand up for yourself and learn that it's important for people to know that you don't want to get picked on. It's not something people should go through.
Bullying is never the answer.
Yeah.
No matter what you're going through. I wish that, people were more loving than they are, full of hate, and to accept one another. I feel like if we learned how to accept one another, then the world would be a different place. We'd be able to adapt, and in that, through each other, we'd be able to create different personalities or characteristics that would be admirable to other people who maybe are going through similar issues.
Yeah.
If we can stick to one another and support one another in really rough situations, then we can make this world a better place. So bullying, yes, I love the fact that you guys wrote about it. I love the fact that your YouTube channel was definitely based on that. Would you be doing more like videos on YouTube regarding that?
Yes, most likely. I will definitely speak up more about things that are going on in the world. I'm thinking about making my own YouTube channel again, because on the YouTube channel I was doing my bully videos on, I'm still trying to get back into that channel. But once I do, I will definitely make more videos about speaking up for yourself and all that.
I love it. Well, I don't want to take too much of your time. I do have one last question before we go ahead and close out.
All right.
But what would you tell people who are your age, who are maybe interested in being an entrepreneur, or they have the similar family business? Maybe if it's not a book, but they have maybe movies or something else of the entertainment going on, or whatever else they got, what would you tell them?
I think you just gotta live your life to the fullest. You have to test out your talents. Just do whatever you can to figure out what you like doing. Find the right motivation to do what you're doing, and just make sure you find out what you like doing, and just let everything play out the way it should.
Well, I couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more. Just do it. Just do it.
Yeah.
Everything will happen how it should happen.
Yes.
And that's a beautiful thing about life. So just walk by faith.
Yes.
All right. Well, it was a pleasure interviewing you. See, it wasn't that bad.
It wasn't.
You know? But we're going to close out this show with your beautiful song, Frenzies. So, but if you don't know how to follow Book Jamz or anything, go ahead and let them know how to follow, what links, and how to find them on all social media platforms. And go ahead, take it away.
All right. Book Jamz LLC on Instagram. And you can go to mybookjams.com to find our books and our music. Hope you enjoy.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.
You too.
And great work. Great work. You're such an inspiration.
Thank you.
All right.
Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.
You too.
So much to say and so much to do. I wanna fly on a plane, I wanna ride a canoe, but everybody says you need to calm down, frenzy. 1 minute my mood is bright and then the other is cold. 1 minute I'm well behaved, the next can't do what I'm told. I am all over the place, they saying calm down, frenzy. I feel so happy, angry, lonely, crappy, hyperactive, not impulsive, anxious, wired, friendly, snappy, feeling ways I'm not supposed to. Man, I just have so many different feelings all of the time. I feel so happy, angry, lonely, crappy, hyperactive, not impulsive, anxious, wired, friendly, snappy, feeling ways I'm not supposed to. Man, I just have so many different feelings all of the time. You need to calm down, frenzy. You need to calm down, frenzy. At times it's so hard to listen, my mind is a prison. Smiling while tears fall down my cheek. It's like my thoughts are in a marathon, never ending. It's so hard to sleep, no appetite to eat. One day I feel like a winner, the next I'm feeling defeat. So this goes out to anybody out there feeling like frenzy. I feel so happy, angry, lonely, crappy, hyperactive, not impulsive, anxious, wired, friendly, snappy, feeling ways I'm not supposed to. Man, I just have so many different feelings all of the time. I feel so happy, angry, lonely, crappy, hyperactive, not impulsive, anxious, wired, friendly, snappy, feeling ways I'm not supposed to. Man, I just have so many different feelings all of the time. You need to calm down, frenzy. 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 I feel so happy, angry, lonely, crappy, hyperactive, not impulsive, anxious, wired, friendly, snappy, feeling ways I'm not supposed to. Man, I just have so many different feelings all of the time. You need to calm down, frenzy.
Follow the trend, she don't get in gossip. She speaks with a purpose, has ears for a